Upward facing dog. We're going to come into this posture starting from the floor up, and then we'll take it from a couple of different other ways to get into it. Okay, so first what you want to do is have your feet back behind you. Take your hands back in line with your rib cage. Let your forehead rest down. So the whole point of upward facing dog is to find an extension in the spine. Okay, so press the tops of the feet down. So I'm feeling my big toe, my pinky toe, a nice stretch through the fronts of the ankles. And then from here, I'm going to roll my shoulder blades down the back. So notice, just take a look at my shoulders, right? It's not the rounding forward. I'm pulling them back and up. So there's a gliding motion between the shoulder blades to pull it up. Now I'm going to pull my belly button in and press my pubic bone down. Reaching, and my hands are again alongside of the rib cage. From here, I'm going to press up and lift the knees off of the mat. So my chest is pressing between the arms, or forward of the arms. There's a back extension, right? But I'm equally reaching through the backs of the legs. I'm firing up through the backs of the legs to keep the fronts of the hips long, okay? And again, I'm not looking up. My neck is in alignment. My shoulders keep coming down the back, and I'm supporting myself with my feet as much as my hands. I'm pressing into my hands to really activate this. That's why the knees are lifted. And then go ahead, we'll take a little break. Roll out through the wrists, roll out through the shoulders and the head and all the rest and whatnot, okay? Very often when we come into our upward facing, we come into it from after chaturanga, right? So I'm not going to show chaturanga. I'm going to show it from plank to upward facing. So in plank, again, your elbows and your shoulders and your wrists are lined up. All right. Now from here, keep rolling your belly button in, send your pelvis forward, press the chest. And see how my toes are tucked here, yeah? Bring the tops of the feet down. So you're reaching again through all 10 toes. You're trying to keep the heels in alignment. So very often, if you're someone with rolly ankles, right, the heels will drop out like that, and you can kind of feel it. It'll dump into your shoulders. So yeah, and I totally felt that just now. So what you want to do is really be aware of the surface of the front of the foot. And the way that I like to do that is feeling my toenails pressing in evenly. So again, I'm going to come from my plank, shift it forward, shift it forward, shift it forward, and then being very particular about pressing the chest forward, shoulder blades back, neck stays in alignment, ears stay over the shoulders, and then I roll the heels in, pressing underneath the big toe and the pinky. And then from here, just take a little child's pose or a downward facing dog to counter the arch with a forward fold rounding.